Okay, my bold and the beautiful fans, we have one heck of an episode today. We saw Katie tells Bill she's not second choice. Brooke is still trying to figure out why Ridge left. Carter blasts Bill over Katie, and Steffi confronts Thomas over framing Brooke. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soap, both for Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Bold and the Beautiful recap for November 22nd. And without further ado, let's talk about what went down in LA today. So, we're back over at the Forrester estate. Upstairs at Eric's, Steffi is trying to wrap her head around Douglas's confession. Now, she tells Douglas, don't worry about Thomas, your father. I'll take care of him. Now, she insists that it sounds like Brooke, but Douglas says, no, it's not. And then he plays the original once again. Now, in another room, Taylor is wishing Ridge would have told her that Brooke made that call to CPS. But Thomas said the call had nothing to do with him leaving her. Yeah, okay. But Taylor believes him, and Thomas agrees that this has nothing to do with Brooke or her horrible actions in the past. She won't forget, but she loves Thomas, and she hugs him. Now, back downstairs, Ridge is thanking Eric for having the wedding ceremony on the estate. Now, he can tell that his dad doesn't approve, but this is why.
Your life with her, I think that's fine. I'll support you. Tell me about the if. What is that? If it were Brooke, I would support you just a teeny tiny bit more because I know how you feel about her.
Whatever, Eric. Now, Eric knows how he feels about Taylor, so he decides to support. Then Kelly runs in. Grandpa, you're getting married today. She is too cute. Now, Lee and Finn also wander in, and Finn goes to get Kelly settled, and Lee says that she is happy for Ridge. And while Taylor is marveling over her dress, Lee goes up to hug Taylor in her room and hopes that she has no nasty surprises like before, aka Sheila Carter. And Taylor absolutely agrees. She said today is going to be perfect. Now back downstairs, Ridge is wondering where the heck Carter is because he's been waiting on Carter to get those precious little cufflinks that Taylor gave him back in the day. Well, he's at Brooks getting them, and he didn't want to go getting them himself, and so of course the men understood. Now over at Brooks, while she's ruminating over Ridge marrying Taylor, she also thinks of her past and her marriage and her wedding that she had with Ridge herself. Well, while all that's going on upstairs and she's reminiscing over that, back downstairs we hear a conversation where Bill is claiming to Katie that she is the only woman he wants.
Come back to me, my Katie.
While Carter continues to eavesdrop, guess what? Katie is not as in the dark as Bill thinks she is. Take a look.
What happened after Brooke came back from Aspen? How you over here? Just like I said you would. So you can't stand there with a straight face and tell me that you're not here because you don't want a chance with Brooke. I think I can read the situation a little bit better. My guess is that she turned you down. And then I come in and you're like, oh, Katie, option 2.
Now, outside, Carter is ready to lose it. But Katie says that, she doesn't want to flip out. She cares about him and she always will.
I don't want to joke because I care about you. And I always will. We have so much to each other. We have been so many different things to each other. We've been lovers and husband and wife. And you're the father of my son. And I love the father that you've become. I love watching him. And Bill, I just want you to be happy. Really do. And I want to be happy too. You can't make me happy.
Bill. Yeah, she said it. You can't make her happy. Why? Because you're not happy. And she continues on. Then she goes upstairs. Carter let himself in. And then it gets sticky because Carter has a lot to say.
When you said to Katie just now, right after saying the same room, thank God she turned you down. Katie deserves a hell of a lot better than you.
He had the nerve to call him Mr. Nuptials Are Us. Shouldn't he be overseeing a wedding? Now, Carter doesn't get how he doesn't see how extraordinary Katie is. Then, Bill gets a revelation. Check this out.
Oh. Okay. Stay away from Katie.
You have no right to ask me. You were just promising.
I don't care what I was promising, Brooke. Katie is my ex-wife, the mother of my child, and she is and will always be my Katie.
Bill, you guys are exes. Yeah, that is your child's mother, but you're Katie like a piece of property? However, it's Katie's turn to now eavesdrop on Carter as he was talking to Bill.
It's very much my business, especially since you professed your love to her right after you did Brooke. You had your chance with Katie, and you threw it away for her sister. She deserves a man who can commit to her and only her.
And that man is you.
Well, as you put it, Bill, it's none of your business. Good talk.
Carter was like, I gotta go get something, and he's off to officiate a wedding. Speaking of that wedding, it gets worse this episode.
Okay?
Hello. I'd like to report a child in danger. His name is Dexter. He's at 369 Willow Hill. He has a knife.
Douglas. What have you done?
No, Thomas. What have you done? How could you do this? What the hell? How could you be so cruel?
Thomas actually tried to get Douglas to claim it was untrue. Steffi tells him to stop. She asks him to go downstairs to the den with the other kid, asks for the phone because she wants to confront Thomas.
Mind if I take your phone? Just want to make sure your father doesn't delete any of the Brooke files.
But go ahead. Hang out with your cousins.
Now, Thomas actually cannot believe that Steffi is pretending to feel bad for Brooke. But she's just beginning when it comes to Thomas, and it gets worse.
Bad for Brooke?
I feel bad for your son. Douglas should never be put in this position.
Well, I can't believe you got those files back. Smart kid.
Files framing Brooke. How could you do something like this?
We got our parents back together. What is with all the fake outrage?
Wait till they hear what happened.
No. What I did is what got our parents to come back together. So no one should stop that from happening. You shouldn't do a damn thing.
He reminds Steffi that she is not so perfect, and Steffi wants her mom to marry her dad, not because of this. They are arguing. They are loud. And of course, with all that ruckus going on, guess who rushes in? Taylor, and this happens.
Okay, enough. Stop it. What could you two possibly be fighting about on my wedding day to your father?
It's really big of a deal. Honestly, I think we should just all go downstairs and grab a drink.
Don't listen to him. Don't believe him. There's something you should know.
Let it go.
Okay, somebody tell me right now what is going on. It's about you and Dad.
Stop.
We wanted this day for so long. We prayed for it. And now what? There's something you and Dad need to hear. Something Thomas did that could change.
Taylor, this is the time to get nervous. You wasn't nervous throughout this entire process of getting the dress and being whimsical. Well, your kids are on the bubble of blowing and bursting your bubble. Question is Steffi going to come clean? She's already preluded to the fact that both Taylor and Ridge need to know what Thomas has done, but we got to stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful tomorrow to find out. Okay, so there you have it, your Bold and the Beautiful recap for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.